Let's try that. Welcome, Xlanders. It is me. Thank me later. Here, February 15th. Welcome. We got Doc Jones in the house. Ditsy Dits. Shacklin. St. Lucie. What up? Viva Las Upland. Dr. Nobi. We'll be talking about 11/11 today. Pure Rolex. I hope you're staying safe from all those crazy earthquakes that are happening over in Romania. Shaq, I think I already said hi to you, but I can never say hi too many times. The one and only Robzilla in the house. Let's go. Walk My Paws LLC, which is the reason I started like 2 minutes late too, because I was DMing him and I was like, I totally got sidetracked. But let's go. Oh, yeah. You know what? That reminds me. I need to get more. I need to get more emotes uploaded to Twitch. Note to self. I got to do that tomorrow. Maybe tonight. All right. So we're going to talk about a couple things today. We're going to go over the Epoch 3, which closed up on February 11th. We'll get the summary, how many pieces sold in the array, how many, what the value sold in the pyramid was. I haven't checked it, but I believe that also is going to have the new guild launched. I haven't looked at the deck that Dr. Nobi put together yet, but I believe it should also include who's going to be the newest guild members. Galactus Buck in the house. If you're Buck and you know it, clap your hands. I don't think that's a mix of songs and limericks. Ignore all of that. Let's do this. So we got a lot of questions recently on, the 11/11 process. I threw this together really quick to just try and help illustrate some of the core concepts, being the array. So the array, as we've talked about, is where your piece gets sold as many times. It's unlimited. It's vending machine style for 11 wax, all you can eat kind of buffet. These are one-time use NFTs. When you use them to create an item, they will be burned. So rarity, scarcity, usability, there's a bunch of factors that are going to go into these long term, which I think is going to be really interesting to see. And we're going to see some big disparity in numbers today, from the array pieces that maybe didn't sell as many to the array pieces that sold literally hundreds. Okay. The nice thing here is no one gets eliminated. The array is a happy, fun place where you get to say, hey, I'm a new artist to 11/11. Look at my cool work. Buy a bunch of them because hopefully I do really well in the pyramid and I'm a very sought after artist. So after that, I got you, bro. I think I have painted every day since dude, that's freaking awesome. That's freaking awesome, man. The stuff that you sent me was really cool too. So I love that. Like if this sparks, a little bit of artistic stuff, I am right now. I love it. That's what it's about. So can't wait to see your work. So happy that you picked back up your paintbrush. I can't wait to bring it to Web3, to the new space. Let's go. All right. So the array, happy, fun place. Buy as many as you want. That lasts for a month. And the month is the 11th to the 11th. That's an epic, which it is that. It's epic, right? 1 month, 11th to the 11th. It's hardcore. After you get out of the array, then it gets interesting. Now you're in the pyramid. The pyramid is a 11-tier competitive art situation. So each month that you're in the pyramid, you will submit a new piece of work for your next level of the pyramid. Now, in order to make it to the next level of the pyramid, you must not be the bottom artist. So, and there's a couple caveats to this. One is you can see here, it gets smaller and smaller as you travel up. So it starts with 11, up to 11 artists is how I should say that. And this is the max amount of artists that will be presented at each level. So as you go up, there will be fewer and fewer artists. And in the event that there are, say, 11 artists that all submit, that all do everything, only the top 10 will proceed to the next round. 9, 8, all the way through, right? And so the last ones, which is going to be intense. And now keep in mind, this is not a quick process. This is a year. This represents a year. Each layer is a month. The array is a month, and each one of the pyramid levels is a month. So from the time you enter the 1111 NFT gallery, you could be producing art for an entire year or more, because assuming in one round, you can always re-enter if you get knocked out. But that means at the end of that year, somebody will have produced an array piece and 11 pyramid pieces. And you might have heard the term pinnacle piece. That is just referencing this top piece because you're literally it. You are the one. I imagine these like top 5, it's going to get really interesting, especially with the number of great artists we have at each level. It's going to be a competition because people aren't going to want to get eliminated. They're going to want to continue up. And here's why. So every pyramid piece you sell goes towards your, essentially, let's think of it like an artist score, right? It's your artist sales history. And it is converted. So Dr. Nobi converts it on the 11th from wax to USD. So whatever your piece sells for in USD essentially goes to your stats, right? So when we look at artist stats like total pyramid, lifetime sales, etc., that's what we're looking at. The top 11 all-time sellers are active in the guild. If you ever get to the top 11, you are a guild member for life. However, only the top 11 active guild members get to submit a bonus piece, completely optional, each epoch, right? So don't worry too much about that unless you're one of those 11. We'll discuss it more. What you need to know is essentially the guild is the top salespeople. The top artists of 1111 have a special like MVP area and they get to produce work. And that work only goes on sale for 11 hours. It's an auction. It has the same properties functioning inside of UPX World as pyramid pieces. They're one of ones. Super cool, but they are announced probably the day before. We'll get out a schedule before the 11th, and then it is only up for auction for 11 hours. So super cool. We saw some insane pieces. This is an opportunity. So if an artist is making like a portfolio or like a style inside of the pyramid, and as they're progressing, the guild we've seen is a great place for people to maybe experiment with a different style, try something that they hadn't done before, because there's no risk here. You can't get eliminated. It doesn't negatively or positively impact your overall artist sales history. It is simply a bonus opportunity for you to create art that's going to get you an auctioned piece of wax as well as passive income against UPX World. So hopefully that clears it up a little bit. I posted this in the 1111 channel on Discord. We'll probably post it onto some socials, things like that. I also started just a quick FAQ. I'm sure there's a lot more here, but I just kind of threw these together. Some of the questions I've heard recently from the community. So how many pieces can I have up at one time? So here, if we look back, you can only ever have one piece. This is an entire, this is the 1 year process. If you think of 1111 NFT gallery as a competition, it's a year-long competition from the time you enter if you make it all the way to the end, which means just like any other competition, you really can only have one entry going through this at a time. So cool. Dr. Noby's also going to add those FAQs to the site, and we'll keep that as a running total. So you can have one piece in the array, or one piece in the pyramid. So really it's just one submission. Now, once you get knocked out of the pyramid, or if for some reason like life happens, right? We've actually seen this with even some really great artists. There are deadlines, and I know there was a little bit of leniency as things were getting ramped up, but Dr. Noby has ironed out all of the kind of the forms and the process and the timing. So let's say you miss one of the cutoffs, and so you're by default eliminated. So if you don't submit a piece in time, you're automatically eliminated from the pyramid if you can't compete. At that point, you are free during the next epoch to resubmit back down to the array and try again. So that is something, if you get eliminated from the pyramid, you can go back to the array anytime you want. You don't ever have to go back, completely your choice. However, note that your sales from the pyramid are cumulative across all attempts. So if you are if you make it to the top and you want to start again and keep going and keep racking up your lifetime sales, you can absolutely do that. So there is a lot of incentive to, once you get out, it's kind of like, hey, if you're still generating revenue, if you're one of these top artists, get back in the array. Like, don't let it settle. Like, you can keep doing this essentially forever, really. As long as you're actively creating art, you can participate indefinitely in this process, which is super cool, which means you could not only have passive income every month, you could have active income every month from either the array sales or the auctions every single month coming into your Wax account like clockwork, right? That's awesome. And I know, so I complete kind of squirrel aside. I had a meeting with Dirk last night. Yes, it was a Valentine's Day, which is funny because he's actually back in the US. I thought he was overseas still. He's back in the US, but since he's German, he had no idea. He's like, I don't celebrate Valentine's Day. And I was just like, oh, okay. Well, I'm going to use that excuse from now on and be like, I'm German. We don't do the Valentine's Day. That's not how we talk. I'm sorry, Dirk, if you don't listen to this particular stream. But anyway, the point I was saying there is they are very interested in opening up a bridge, specifically with like Wax, Ethereum, etc., that you'll be able to take your NFTs on Wax, bring them into Upland, and be able to sell them like your Block Explorers or Legits or anything else. So what that means is a project like 1111 NFT Gallery, which is on Wax, you'll be able to take those assets if you're a buyer or a collector and bring them into the game. Now, keep in mind, this isn't like, it's not like coming out next week or anything. So don't get too excited. Like, I'm not breaking any like crazy news. Like, that's on their roadmap soon. But that is something that they're really wanting to do. And that means projects like this will be a great gateway to creating those assets and to creating collections of value, because Wax is kind of a hit or miss place, honestly. It's anyway, so 1111 NFT Gallery will definitely be one of the premier places, and we'll be pushing heavily to get make sure that that's integrated in directly to Upland. And of course, we'll be using it to decorate all kinds of different form factors, helmets, shirts, etc. Some cool stuff. Anyway, all right, that's that. So first FAQ. So one pyramid, you can only get one in the whole thing. And if you are in the guild, you can submit one additional piece a month. So max is 2 if you're in the guild. What's an epoch? So we use the term epoch a lot. Epoch preview, closing, summary, etc. Epoch is just a measurement of time. It is the 11th of the month to the 11th of the next month. That's it. Very simple. It's just a measurement of time. A collective is the group of artists that enter 1111 during the same epoch. So, and they actually correspond because they have the same numbering. So if you are in collective 1, that means you came in during epoch 1. If you're in collective 2, that means you started in epoch 2, etc. Now, you could be in multiple collectives because let's say you go up to, you get eliminated during epoch 6 from the pyramid, and then you rejoin during epoch 7 into the array. Well, then you would be in, say, collective 1 and collective 7. So collective is just the name of the artist. So that way, if people are like, oh man, collective 1, what was in collective 1, who was in there, etc. It's just a way to designate that. Okay. When do I get my? I believe this is correct, Dr. Nobi. So keep me honest on this date time. All pieces are due by 11:11 p.m. Pacific Standard Time by the first of the month. So let me know if that is correct. I couldn't remember if you said the 1st or the 4th. Oh, AM, not PM. Okay. Actually, let me just go ahead and correct that right now. Okay. Sorry about that, fam. AM, not PM. All right. What is the guild? We talked about that. It's the top selling artist of all time based on USD sales. All right, cool. So there's that. Now let's go to Epoch 3. So as I said before, an epoch is a measurement of time. Epoch 3 is the time of January 11th to February 11th was Epoch 3. Boop, boop, boop. So we're gonna go through this probably at a pretty quick pace, honestly. So we have Open World by Stevie that ended up selling 12. So again, keep in mind, and now Dr. Nobi, this is like sold. This does not include the 22 that are put aside, right? So there's also 22 that get put aside. 11, the first 11 and the last 11 get put aside into essentially the 1111 vault. And those are then used for promotions that we'll talk about, like, for instance, the pyramid promotion, where you can win an artist's array pyramid from their submission if they are the highest increased auction and you are the bidder. You could get their array piece. We have Montañas by Felix, Arizona, ended up getting 15. So now keep in mind, that means there's only 12 or 15 of these in the wild. So if you, I don't know what the value of them are now, but that's a very small amount, especially once we start the burn mechanics. So those could be super rare, even if they're not the most popular, right? So it's an interesting dichotomy of the more popular it is, the more there is of them. So it's a natural supply and demand. I cannot wait to see long-term what that does to the price of these, though. So we see here Gino by Arden Rossi had 24 claimed. Lunar Tide by Whisper Sage ended up getting 38 claimed. Very cool. Eggy by Vegemite, 43 claimed. I could see this again being a really fun one. I like all these. I just love art in general. And I love to see the creativity and everything from people. So At the Summit by Sherry 77 had 49 claimed. Gilbert Fishman, we see his brother coming up in Epic Forest Pyramid, ended up getting 66 claimed. Very solid performance. Hey, tied at that is Abstract Pinwheel by our very own Ditsy Dids. Get it, brother. And far out which is also describes the amount more claimed of this one than any other one, is by Baba Barker for you. Well done. 418 claimed. Definitely going to be interested to see how the long-term financials of this one pan out, because it's so not only is it a balance of supply, demand, the overall art, interest, etc., but because there's so many of these available, it's much more accessible in the sense of I could see an entire racing team making helmets out of this, or people that really like, let's say they wanted to make T-shirts or something cool with this particular image. You could really get a full set of items using this image, which is kind of unique, especially early on. We haven't seen this number of array pieces get sold. I'd have to compare. I don't know if we have a all-time highest array sellers. That'd be interesting to see maybe. So here we are. We're at pyramid level 1. So that's the bottom level where there's 11 artists. And so this is collective 2, right? So hopefully this is making sense. We're at the bottom level of the pyramid with collective numero 2. All right. So here we go. Oh, thank you. Oh, it's got the winner too. So Epoch 3 level 1 sold for 36 wax, $2.82. Palmala by Pixel Dauber, which means I think, yeah. So if there are, and I don't remember how many artists ended up submitting for this, but if there's 11 artists that submitted for this and who submitted for the next level, unfortunately for Pixel Dauber, this might be his last pyramid piece. Their last pyramid piece. I actually don't know. I don't want to assume gender on that. Pixel Dauber, if 11 of these artists, if there are 11 and they all submitted for the next one, Pixel Dauber would be eliminated. I don't know if that's the case. We'll have to see. So then we have PAX YU, which I know is, you're going to have to, somebody's got to, I need a cheat sheet. PAX, so these are, if you're new to watching this, if you're wondering, well, what is this code here? That's Wax Up. That's a Wax wallet. So the .wham is a cloud wallet. They're super easy to get. That's my boy, Say Lucy. What up? That's a snag. This is super cool. The creator by X Davy X Silver X picked it up for a blimey steal, 75.9 wax, which was a value of $585. Very nice. Oh wait, are they not in order? Did I mess this up? Did I tell Pixel Dauber that they're out when they might not be? Sorry, Pixel Dauber. I thought they were. That's my fault. I should have checked. So it looks like Eyeball Brown, which sold for 33 wax, might be our lowest. So we do have to monitor that. Yeah, we'll see. Here we go. Flower by ADR sold for 40.7 wax, $3. Very nice. Okay, no worries. It's minor, not an NBD. Confined Energy. Oh, who's AO33I.C? Picking up this really fun piece of movement. Every time I look at these, I always notice things that are different too. Like you really have to sit here and look at, because there's a lot of like hidden, like I never really noticed like the movement in the red too. Dude, is that you? Pure Rolex. Very cool. Picking up the Edmund Ian Clay piece for 53.3 wax, or $4. Well done. Get it, Pure Rolex. I can't wait to see what you do with that. I think you still need to claim that, Pure. Oh, yeah, don't forget to claim it. If you're not sure how to do that, shoot us a DM. We'll help you out. Now we're starting to get good. Oh, this was a thought one. Wait, who is DJJW11CC2.GM? Whose wax wallet is that? I know it's somebody here because, is it Drifter? Oh, I knew. I was like, I need to just like write it down. Drifter. I wanted this one. I think I had it up to like 300 something wax, and then I got distracted. Well done, Drifter, picking this one up. Just the little bubbles. It's the little bubbles that get me. They're just like floating there. Because from a piece of paper perspective, like it's just fun. Yeah, because it's hand drawn. Like it's clearly hand drawn, but they did such a good job of cropping out the details and it's super cool. Toil and Trouble, $31. So this is real money. Like, let's be honest. I mean, I don't know how long it took ZipDip to draw this. Hopefully it was fun to draw. I mean, $30 is $30 to me. Like I go, that's good money. Like, hey, 666. I had to give my boy Humble. Oh, it's worth more for sure. Like, this is what's crazy. Like, okay. I mean, I got to refill on my wax because I burnt out. I spent all my wax on this last round. But you're exactly right, Drifter. Like, people don't realize, like, these are going for absolute steals. When you think about the fact that as an owner of this piece, right? So I bought this piece for $51, which you go, wow, that's a lot for a sketch of, I mean, first of all, it's a sweet sketch in general. It's super cool. But I will get 89% of all revenue generated from this character printed on materials. So t-shirts, hats, helmets, mugs, whatever we do with it inside of UPX World, the owner of this piece gets 89%. So even if we say said, hey, it's $1 to put this on, then 89% of in-game item sales. So let's say that it costs $1 to put an image on a shirt, you're going to get 89 cents of that. So if all you do is sell 100 shirts, you've made $89 just on 100 shirts. Think about that. That doesn't include helmets. That doesn't include, and that's 100. That's not hard to do. You can find 100 people who are like, yeah, do you want an item with this on it? Yeah. Heck yeah. And if it gets any kind of traction, imagine you sell 1,000 of these, $890. That's an ROI, people. Like, do not sleep on these. I cannot stress enough. Now, not financial advice. Do not go, don't second mortgage your house or anything crazy. Always bid responsibly. But the reality is that once the game of, like, we have all of the things in place to put passive income against these assets. Once that happens, their value is going to skyrocket. So yes, you do have to have 89% of 1111 stake. That's fair too. So there's a cut. Well, at that point, I'm just saying, it's very small amounts to recoup the money that we're talking here. Mr. Left, PAX YU, congrats. Oh, wait, was that? Let's see. I'm bad. I can't convert this stuff to names mentally. Even if you're like, dude, this one was like 4 things ago, which maybe St. Lucie then? Hold on. See, now I have to go back and go St. Lucie 1, this one. Okay, yes. And then I'm like, okay, that's what I thought. All right, so St. Lucie, picking it up. And so keep in mind, like, this is, by Left House. So if Left House goes on a show and showcases this, and hopefully he will, and when we talk about Left House and maybe we get him here and interview him and go, yeah, tell us the inspiration behind your piece. And then people are like, man, I want to make something with this on. I get St. Lucie, 89% of that 1111 revenue. It's going to St. Lucie. Like, get it. Well done. $56. Wait. I thought I won this. Excuse me. Did I not win this? I thought I have to go back and check. I really thought I won this. St. Lucie, did you beat me on this? Oh, man. I did not. Oh, I don't like that. I wanted this piece. Oh, dang. Well, congrats. Tip of the hat. That was a great pickup by St. Lucie for 841 wax, 64.89 USD value. The self-reflection by NFT Architect. I know for a fact that NFT Architect's also working on some really cool stuff for Bones Balboa and his own special project. So oh man, because he has the new piece and I want, all right, we're gonna have to talk offline. I want to see, there's gotta be a piece that I got that you want. Dang, you guys are killing it. DJ, this is our boy Drifter, right? I think I got it out. Drifter with Smokin' Aces, picking up the Smokin' Aces, 4 of a kind. Love it. Love to see it. 1,200 wax, 92.52. Well done, St. Lucie and Smoking Aces. Congrats to Drifter. This, and especially if you haven't seen the stuff that's coming with X carts yet, holy cow. X carts, I might show a preview. I might try to do that today. Also, I have a hard stop at 6 o'clock because the sunset here is at 6:14 and I can make it to the lake. If I leave at 6 o'clock, I can walk to the lake and catch my sunset. It's my new ritual. Now that the days are going a little bit longer, I'm trying to catch sunset. I recommend the same. It's really good. Go outside, go enjoy. If depending on the weather, go outside. All right, level 2. So this is collective 1. This is the original collective. I went hard on these because I know this was ridiculous. Like self-portrait by Christina Gatz. Christina Gatz is an insanely talented artist and is a super cool person in general. She was one of the original artists on NFT Ninja, Hydebark Ninja, self-portrait, picked up by myself for 161 wax, 1243. Well done, Christina. Get it. Thinking about stuff by Coco Lily Creations, 123. DJ Drifter. What? How did I lose this one? Dang it, I was slacking. I gotta go see, man. I miss it. So no, hold on. So think about stuff, Coco Lily Creations. Yeah, Dr. Nova, legend. That's gonna be viral. Yeah, I bought my own piece. You guys were hating on it. I'm gonna make this thing viral, and you guys 106. Come on. Where's the love? That's all right. I don't care. I'll buy all my own pieces. I have no problem with that. I will buy all my own pieces because I know their value. So good luck. Good luck, fam. Let's go. Digital Heartbeat by myself. By the way, since I won, I'm going to go ahead and spoil. This code here is lyrics from the song Digital by Imagine Dragons. If you haven't listened to it, listen to it. It's freaking awesome. And it talks about we are the change. We don't want to change. We just want to change everything. Talking about the digital heartbeat. I resonate very much. I think our community resonates very much. So I took some lyrics, converted it to binary, made this cool heartbeat. Boom. There you are. This was a steal too. You guys were sleeping on this. I had 4,000 wax. just in case for this piece alone. I was not walking away without this piece. You don't even understand. Like, I wanted this. I'm so glad I got it. Chroma Portrait November by Dayshak. She is an insanely talented artist. $85. I'm happy to pay it. I would have paid $100 or more. Love it. I love this art style. Very cool. Next is ELEVEN by Joe Lives, which ended up selling for $123.2 wax, which is $950. Very low. Joe Lives is a very talented artist. We saw some. Now his guild piece was very well received. He also won the build competition for Ranch. I'm not even bitter, but I think he beat me and Humble. We're both in that same category. And so Joe Lives has a following. I don't know if they're just sleeping on his work here. I don't know what's up, but I'll be picking up his work. I met him in California. Super cool dude. Really cool guy. So I'm happy to pick up his work. This was a steal. Here we go. Mars, Utah. I was not expecting to win this. Mars, Utah's first piece, which was pretty cool. It was like an Illuminati pyramid piece. There's a lot of coolness to it. It was his first piece in the pyramid, etc. $159, still not shabby. Over 2,000 wax. This is almost certainly going to keep him as the #1 guild member for his work. Love this piece. Very surprised that it went for as cheap as it did. But hey, I'll take it. This is a problem. Like, it's so hard. Like, if you watch, we did this live, and it's so hard because when you bid, it takes away the wax from your account, and then you have to like make sure that if you get overbid, then you go collect the wax. And you know, there's 11 pieces being sold. There are potentially up to 11 that are ending at a time. It's hard to keep track of them all, even with the anti-snipe stuff. Lost out on this one. This is going to DJJ, which is Drifter, right? See, this is my brain. It doesn't do well with the conversion. Drifter, I believe, picked this up. Existential Love by Shacklin. Just shy of 1,000 wax, coming in at $76. Well done. It was harder than I thought it would be, right? You know what's going to be interesting, though, Rob, is that as we progress, the people who have been in this process now for a little bit, we're going to be hecka good. We're going to be hella good, actually. I don't know why I said hecka good. That's not a thing. We're going to be hella good at this in the future. We're going to know all the tricks, the quick links. I have all the tabs open. Boom, boom, boom. I'm going to be like Boulder Magic. I'm going to have 27 monitors, like with everything on it. Like, let's go. I noticed something I fixed next month. There you go. Yep, that's what I did. I kept a tab open. So not only is there going to be like, you know, all this fun stuff, tips and tricks for how to actually win these things. Get it. Get it. Way undervalued, you guys. You guys slept on this. You guys better wake up. You guys better wake up. 888 wax, steel. 6846, Galactic Algae by Rob Zilla, OG artist, absolute community legend. I can't wait. I'm going to do some crazy. This is probably, I mean, I feel bad. Like, it's like when you buy and you get these, you know, there's like artists that it's like kids. You can't be like, you have a favorite. I love this piece though. Honestly, like the Dayshak one, I'm kind of like keeping for myself. We haven't talked about it, but I almost wonder if you can like toggle on and off its ability. Like, what if I don't ever want anybody to make anything? Like, can we make them? We haven't talked about this, Dr. Nobi, so I'm doing on a riff here. Can we make it so that the owners of the NFTs can make them private so people can't use them to print? So for instance, like the Dayshak one, I just want to print myself. I just want it in my house. I want it. I don't want anybody else to use it. Like, although I guess it's not fair to the artist because the artist is like, whoa, bro, I get 6% of passive revenue. If you don't sell it in the shop, I make 0%. So that's maybe not fair to the artist. We'll have to think about it. But this piece for sure, like I'm gonna paint can you imagine a car like a Series 1R? Or I got the truck, the pickup truck, like with this just like wrapped around it, like as a wrap. Gotta leave it open. Okay, fair. Leave it open. That's understandable. But I'm gonna do some crazy fun stuff with this one. I'm really excited. The guild. So this is our first guild. So anybody who was in the pyramid initially got to do that. Yeah, no, all of Robzilla's would make awesome wraps. Keep an eye because she's got amazing pieces everywhere. And I love that she switched it up here. This one had a lot of competition. This was a really fun one. Congrats, St. Lucy, on this, on winning 666. I bowed out because I knew he wanted it. I think I had taken, although in hindsight, wait a second. Hold on. I was nice to you. I know, you're like, wait, you can't go back. Excuse me, what? Dude, I thought, I mean, I'm not saying I let you, I did let you have it. I agreed. I said, hey, if you bid 600 and, oh man, did I go too far? Sorry, clicking all around. Jeez, old Pete's. Oh, did I click in the, oh, this is the wrong tab. Hold on. Oh my gosh. I got way too click happy. Sorry. Wait. Epic. Did I delete no way I deleted the whole thing. Hold on. Frenzied. I got so frenzied. Wait, it's still up. Hold on. What's going on? Dude, my brain, that tilted me. I'm off my game now because I realized I was like, wait a second. I let you have that because I thought I had won the other one. You won the other one too. You won Architect. Oh man. Anyway, this was a fun bid. Save the whales. We are the whales. Butter knife. This was my brother's work. I wanted to keep. I like it. I like it a lot. I'm thinking about having this actually converted. Poor T-Val. Don't give me that. Don't you patronize me. So here we go. This one sold for 576.9 wax, $44. Now keep in mind the USD sales on these guild pieces does not go to that artist's overall lifetime sales. Lifetime sales is strictly pyramid pieces. So here we go. Y'all hated on this. Y'all haters. I don't care. I don't blame you. It's not really great. I'm not an artist. Like I do things that represent at the moment. Y'all didn't really were like, no, that's garbage. Okay, fine. I'll make it go viral. I won't. It'll sit in my archives, but that's fine. Here we go. Now we're getting, so St. Lucy. Oh, you wanted day check. So I gave, okay. That's what it was. The diamond. Oh yeah, we'll get to that. 1111 N Spaces by Joe Lives. So as we said, like his previous piece like went, I think, cheaper than this for the pyramid. This piece, super, super cool. Like, I want to see this as a giant mural. There's so many details here. Like, I would love to see this in the real world. Oh, you know what? St. Lucy, can you put this? Can't you put this in your space? Your spatial? Like, yeah, big mural. Oh, wait, is it Drifter? Did I mix up Drifter And see, that's why I can't do this. DJ is Drifter. Sorry, Drifter. Do you have a spatial yet? If not, make a spatial. I want to see this huge. I would love that. I would come see it. We'll talk a little bit about spatial at the end if I have time. Oh, here we go. Wait, XX. It sold for so much. It sold for so much. We can't even disclose it. The diamond, well, first of all, like, I don't, diamond hands. Is this, I don't know how to do diamond hands. How do you do diamond hands? Is it like, I don't know how people do is it, oh, like this? Diamond hands? I don't know. Anyway, diamond hands. I was diamond hands on this. I don't remember how much I paid for it, but it was worth every penny. I love it. I love all of Dayshak's work. So super happy to have it. Look at this. Boom, boom, boom. Get it. So here we go. We got a new winner here. 0302M.C. Oh, wait, hold on. Yeah, no, sorry. My brain does not, like, you guys don't believe, but like my brain, if you tell Shacklin, there it is. Okay, cool. Good on you, Shaq. Boom, get it. If you're an artist and you put it in, there's no shame in bidding on your own and winning your own, by the way. Like, don't let it go for less than what you think it's worth. Like, you know your worth. Yeah. No, don't let it go for $13. Like, I strongly urge artists to actively participate in the bidding process because, oh, and you get 95%. Oh, did you have some referrals and stuff? So, like, yeah, like, there's no shame in that at all. Because as an artist, like, if you go, I want to submit it and I want the quick, wax right now, or, hey, I don't need the wax right now. I'll take a little bit of wax, or I'll actually pay a little bit of wax, because essentially you pay 5% of whatever or 11%. Anyway, whatever the amount is of it won't come back, and then there's fees, etc. However, then you own the piece, and that means you get 89% of the revenue. This is super cool. This feels like one of those alchemy, like ruin summoning things. Like, I could see that being really cool. Existential Flame, 2,400 wax was still a good deal. $185, way to go. Oh, yeah. You get 95% of in-app purchases as opposed to 6%. Because you get the 89% plus you get your 6% as the artist. So you get to double dip. Super cool benefit of buying your own piece. All right. We couldn't let it go without, let's introduce, this is it. This is the guild members for Epic 4. I guess this is Epic. Oh yeah, it says right there on the screen if I can read. The Epic 4 members of the guild. These are the 11 artists that you can expect to see. Oh my God, am I last? Did I almost get eliminated from the guild? Dude, I need to pick it up. What is going on? Y'all, I can't get eliminated. I love the guild. Oh, there you go. Dayshak's incoming. Dayshak's Sky Diamond went for 579 wax, $44. Yeah, I got that for a steal. So, man, I need to pick it up. So rank 11, which means I'm the bottom rank. Okay, good to know. Christina Gatz, get it, girl. Ranking 10, yes. Coco Lily Creations. Freaking legend. Keep it up. Mama Coco, get it. Rank 9. Let's go. Oh, hold on. I gotta do that again. New member. Look at that. Oh, I like that. That was fun. Boom. That's a splash. What the Humble Life had one piece. And that means that it sold more than all of the other, like, we all had two levels of the pyramid. His piece sold more than both of our pyramid pieces combined for all of the other people. So get it, humble. Currently rank number 8. Well done. Welcome to the guild, brother. Get it. Whoa, back-to-back new members. Of course, Mr. Left House. No surprise here. Man, I do need to pick it up. I don't even know if I deserve to be in the guild anymore, honestly. Like, these are all powerhouses. This is going to be so much fun. This is going to be so much fun because the guild is going to be the best of the best. These are the best artists of all time across all collectives, across all epics. These are the best. So honestly, like, I probably shouldn't expect myself to stay in for very much longer because, I mean, these are some powerhouse names. Oh my gosh, NFT Architect right off the back of that. Now, another new guild member. Congratulations. Love your piece. Your next piece, you ain't going anywhere. You're in the guild for a minute because I already know your next piece is fire and going to go for a lot. Robzilla starting the top 5. Now we're getting into the big names. Here we go. Robzilla sitting at number 5. 4. Holy, what? I was not expecting a new member, but I don't know how I could have forgot. St. Lucie debuts in the guild at rank 4. What? Get it. St. Lucie ain't playing around. He's like, I'm coming, and I'm coming for you. Mars, Utah. Better look out, because your doodles ain't nothing for my hands of fire. Let's go. All right. St. Lucie, rank 4. Day Shack, top 3. Here we go. These are the big ones. These are the ones you want to watch out for. These are the ones you want to collect. These are the names you're going to know by heart by the time this is done. Number 3, Day Shack. Anybody want to guess who's number 2? I got a feeling I know who my girl is sitting at number 2. There it is. Shacklin, rank 2. Get it. Sheriff Shack in the house. What up, girl? Yeah. Do you realize how many of our guild artists are female? Y'all are crushing it. Y'all are crushing it. I love it. Of course, number 1, the man, the myth, the legend. You got to give it up. You got to get up for the luchador himself, Mars, Utah, maintaining his number 1 spot. But I don't know. We have to see how those actually. I don't know if we have the numbers somewhere. The summary. We'll get a look at that maybe for a future state. Congrats to our new members and returning guild members. Love it. Disbursement. What a weird word. Disbursement. You don't see that very often. Of wax from Epoch 3 auctions will be within the next 48 hours. So artists, check your wallet soon. 5 submissions will be open tonight at 11 p.m. PST. Take a look at that. I'm also working with Dr. Nobi, so that way we don't have necessarily any downtime between the submission forms. So that way, because I saw a couple people wanting to submit early, and so hopefully we can keep it so there's a perpetual form available. You just submit it, and if you're either in for this epic or the next epic, whatever it is, based on the cutoffs, etc. So here you go. If you were one of those 11 guild members, you have until the first to submit your guild piece. If you are a pyramid member of the array or you are new, you have till the 1st, 11 a.m. Submit, get in. Let's go. Go tell your friends too. This is where it's at. Reoccurring promo. Here you go. Get in there. If you're an existing artist, get in there. Get those recommendations. Get those referrals. Get that bonus 2%. That adds up. Think about it. Your piece sells for $100. Every referral is $2 on top of that, right? Like, let's go. Get paid, fam. All right. Well, there you go. 1111 NFT.gallery, brought to you by community member Dr. Nobi. Love to see it. Very, very cool. All right. Well, unsurprisingly, that took up all the time because I love talking about art and just going through it. We're going to have to, I don't know, we're going to have to figure out a way to do this once it gets bigger. Because, I mean, that's only we only have 2 levels in the guild. We're going to have 11 levels at a certain point, plus the guild. So I'm going to have to either go quicker. We're going to have to do dedicated. We might just have to do highlights. I don't know. We'll figure it out because I'm not going to not get you the info. Like, we'll make sure you get all the good stuff, right? All right. So before I head out, a couple of quick announcements. If you haven't registered and signed up at UPX World for the data mines, do. There's insanely good data. Go. We want to see your feedback. We want to hear your feedback. Please, please, please tell your friends we're back. No reason to use well, I won't say that because there's definitely features and functionalities on other tools that UPX World doesn't yet have. So I'm not going to say we're the end all be all yet. I have to stay a little humble and go, we're building it up. But seriously, people should be using it. The stats, the property search, the player information. There's stuff that we have that no one else has. So make sure that you tell all your friends, we're live, let's go. I'll be back tomorrow night, 8:15 Central PM for the UPX podcast with my buddy, Too Stupid to Win. We'll be back Friday with another 1111 update, the first update for Epoch 4. So we get to go through all that new art, see where the bids are. Make sure you get your bids in today. Like, make sure you get, because again, there's content. Get bids in, go buy some array pieces. Let's start Epoch 4 out strong, right? So I'll see you back Friday for sure here, 5 p.m. Central, here at UPX World Live. Until then, also if you're into spatial, I will say this. I love spatial. I think it's a great community, fun build. Just know that it's not the end all be all for Upland, right? Like I want you guys to know that, like, because it's not integrated directly with Upland, like, you're not going to be able to get purple dots. Like, I'm telling you right now, that existing purple dot may or may not last if it doesn't get an integration with Upland. I don't know what they're going to do with it, but I know because I tried to get purple dots added for our spatials and it was denied. So I'm letting you know now that that's not necessarily a path to a purple dot, but it is a great way to create community. And I will be working on creating a network of UPX World spatial spaces. So we'll be able to connect everything to each other. We'll be doing some more stuff with it. It's a really cool platform, and we definitely want to play with it some more as we go. So that's the last piece. Until then, I will see you all on the ship. I'm so glad you guys were able to join me today. It was a good day. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your Wednesday or whatever day it is when you're listening or watching this. And I will see you on the ship. Take care.